What's up, booty chasers? It's your boy Anri, and in this video I'm going to show you how to become an interesting conversation partner in 3 simple steps. With knowing this, you will become way more interesting and your conversations are going to look way better. But first, cue that big intro. So yeah, we're standing here in front of the waterfall again. There are a lot of waterfalls here in Chiang Mai. We actually didn't know about those waterfalls, but we just drive with our scooter and we come across all those amazing places. So that's why we're standing here in this amazing place here in Chiang Mai. But anyway, this video is how to become an interesting conversation partner. It bothers me a lot. A lot of guys telling me that it doesn't matter what you say to a girl and the most important thing is your vibe. And of course, vibing is really important, but it's also really important how to have a good conversation with a woman. Think about it. If you can't keep a conversation going on with a woman, she will never get attracted to you. Conversation is really important. Of course, when you go out a lot and you approach a lot of girls, you can have some success sometimes, but probably it will be the average girls and you won't be able to get a hot girls and keep them. So you have to know how a good conversation looks like, how to respond on tests, how to respond on questions, how to get aroused and escalate. And all of this I'm going to teach you in my conversation assessing course. I know, it's a shameless promotion, but your conversation is so important. It's your fundamental of the game, it's your base, your structure. So it's really important to learn how to communicate first and then start the rest. So when you have the feeling that your conversations are getting stuck, that you don't know what to say, and that you awkwardly walk away from girls you really like, you have to stick to the end of the video. I have something awesome for you. If you learn how conversation looks like, how you have to respond on tests, how to respond on questions, how to get aroused, how to escalate, you'll realize that how you say those things is also really important. If your delivery is interesting, your message, the thing you will say gets also way more interesting. But how do you become interesting? How do you pass the next level? Well, there are actually 3 simple steps you can implement right after you see it, how to become more interesting. And the first one is speak slow. When you have an interaction with a woman, lower your speed with like 50%. So if you talk like this, well, yesterday we did something really amazing. We skydived and the adrenaline was going through our body was really crazy and we felt so good and so amazing. But if you say it like this, well, yesterday we were in a plane and something really amazing happened. Someone pushed me out of the plane and I just skydived and the adrenaline rush over my body was so amazing. I feel so good. Can you imagine how good it feels when you jump out of the plane, when you make a free fall? It's way slower and make use of brakes. So if you're gonna talk slower and if you're gonna make use of brakes, everything you will say will become more interesting. It's crazy, but everyone I coach talked way too fast. So actually everyone in this world is talking way too fast. It's really easy to do, it's just a small adjustment, but this makes a lot of difference. If you check out James Bond movies, every conversation he has, he talks really slow and everything he says becomes way more interesting. So remember, the next conversation you will have, talk just a little bit slower than you normally would do. The second one is speak loud. What do you think a woman will think when you approach her by day and you speak soft? You speak like this. Hey, you really approach her, I really like you and this. Bro, she will think that you're a creep. She will think that you are scared and that you're insecure. Because if you approach a girl and you speak softly, she will think that nobody else around you can listen what you have to say. And she will think like, what the fuck is this dude doing? What the fuck he wants from me? Go away or I will just run away from you. She will start running away from you if you speak softly. So let everybody hear what you have to say. Speak loud. Don't be afraid what you have to say. If you just give a fuck about what, I don't know, Frank thinks about on the other side of the street, about what you say to a girl and that he will think like, oh, what is this dude doing? No, if you just don't give a fuck about what everybody else around you is thinking, just approach a girl and speak loud. This is really important if you approach girls on the street, but it's also really important if you approach girls in the club. Because if you approach a girl in the club and speak softly, she will just won't understand you, dude. So the second step is speak loudly. It's really important. Remember, speak so slow and so loud that you feel ridiculous. And when you feel ridiculous, you know that you're doing something right. The last one is articulate. And I don't have a lot to say about this, but it's really important to articulate so she understands what you're saying. So don't mumble and say every word as you have to say this word. If you use those 3 steps, your conversations are going to look way better. You will become a way more interesting conversation partner, and everything you say will become way more interesting. So I promised you something in the beginning of the video. If you have the feeling that your conversation is getting stuck, you don't know what to say, and you awkwardly walk away from girls you actually really fucking like, you have to change up something. So I made a sheet with 36 sentences to actually know how to respond on tests, know how to respond to questions, and know how to have a good conversation. And you can get it for free in the link in the description. So I will do that if I was you. But for the real action takers, the guys who want to have epic results and never want to walk away from girls they actually really like, never want to awkwardly walk away from hot girls, I have something even more epic for you. In the last couple of years, I coached hundreds of guys and I saw them making the same mistakes over and over again. They understood the game psychology, but still didn't know what to say, how to respond on things, and awkwardly walk away from girls they really like. They understood the game psychology, but we're still thinking the whole time about what to say, how to get her aroused and close the deal. So to end this problem for good, I made up a program where I'm going to teach you step by step how to become a way more interesting conversation partner, how to master the most important conversation techniques, how to make a deeper connection with her, how to get her aroused and make her wet with your words. And I will give you a sheet with 536 sentences ready to use and way more. And don't forget, communication is the most important fundamental for game. If your communication sucks, you will never get good in game. So for the real action takers, I have a limited offer in the link in the description. And if you watch this video and the link is still available, you got damn lucky, bro. My marketing guy pushes me that the price is too low and that I have to hire it up. So I don't know when it's going to happen, but if the link is still available, you seriously got lucky. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching again. If you love this video, please like it, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because if I drop any video, you won't miss it. So if you want to see what the heck I'm doing in my free time, follow me on Instagram as well. And guys, you already know what I'm going to say, right? Gonna check you out later. Peace out.